Welcome to another edition of the Turnpike Sports Book Report. I'm Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're here to give you a whip-around look at some of the latest news coming out of the sports betting and casino industries. This week in our state and national reports, we're still going through December, January numbers. We also got our first set of February numbers.
Oh, okay. That must be New York.
It's a weekly report.
It's a weekly report.
Deals, we've got a prediction market deal, as always. We've got a hotel development deal to talk about,
Okay.
as well as a media deal.
Okay. No renovations this week?
Well, those are in the industry updates section because we do have licenses.
There's always renovations.
Yep.
This is the time of year when everyone does renovations.
Well, we have licenses, launches, renovations, cease and desist this week.
Oh, okay.
A massive amount of cease and desists.
Really? Okay.
And
All right.
legislative roundup, we've got Mississippi, Illinois, and Louisiana. We'll be right back to start talking state and national reports.
Hey, Dave Weischadle from Turnpike Sports. I just got my dugout mug delivered, and I am loving it. Dugout mugs are mugs made out of baseball bats, and they are officially licensed by Major League Baseball so you can get your favorite baseball team's logo on your mug. Just think of it, enjoying your favorite drink while watching your favorite baseball team with your team's logo on your mug made from a baseball bat. They can even make customized mugs. Check out the mug they made for Turnpike Sports. I mean, just look at that. That looks awesome. I've never seen anything like them. If you go to dugoutmugs.com, you'll find out they even make more things than mugs. They have baseball board games, grilling equipment made from baseball bats. They even have a section for gifts for under $30. Head on over to dugoutmugs.com because if you're a baseball fan or need a gift for a baseball fan, you have to check out Dugout Mugs. And use our promo code PIKE at checkout to get 20% off your purchase price. That's promo code PIKE, P-I-K-E. Also, free shipping with orders over $99. You can't beat that. DugoutMugs.com. That's my go-to place if I need a gift for a baseball fan. Well, if you excuse me now, the game is about to go on, and the wind is just right for drinking.
Welcome back to the Turnpike Sports Book Report. Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're going to start off our state and national reports heading out to the state of Ohio.
Okay.
They have their December numbers out, and the state of Ohio has now passed $10.3 billion in all-time in annual handle in 2025. Sorry, not all-time, but annual handle 2025, $10.3 billion, $1 billion in revenue for the year, and $209 million in tax revenue for the year.
Okay.
Operators in Ohio won over $100 million in terms of revenue back to back, third consecutive month.
Okay.
First time they've ever achieved that mark in the Ohio sports betting history.
That's a great market. Yeah. That was always a great market, and still one of my favorite launches for sports betting. That was like 12:01 on New Year's Day. I don't even know what year it was, but it was that's the way to do it. You know? Have a big party.
The state closed out 2025 with 4 straight months of at least $900 million in total handle. Mm-hmm. FanDuel became the first operator to report consecutive months of at least $50 million in revenue for the first time. Bet365, they joined FanDuel and Draftkings as the only operators to finish the year with more than $75 million in revenue.
I have to tell you, Bet365 finished the year strong. I mean, I've been seeing the numbers for the last couple of months for 2025. They finished strong, so that's important.
Moving out to our next state, we've got Colorado reporting their December numbers. With December, they passed $22.5 billion in all-time total handle, $1.6 billion in all-time gross gaming revenue, $954 million in adjusted gaming revenue, and $98 million in all-time tax revenue. Mm-hmm. Top sport, American football, $154 million, almost $155. Basketball, $134.7 million.
Okay.
Third most bet on sport this month was table tennis.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Yes. Table
football,
tennis.
baseball, table tennis.
American football. And it was pro football.
Okay. Pro football. But
yes.
It was pro football?
Pro football.
Pro football. Okay.
Third most bet on sport, though, was table tennis. Like I said, they had $32 million, just a little over $32 million in total handle.
Wow.
All but $1,200 of it was bet online. They accounted for over 5% of the total handle for the month of December. First time I've seen that.
You know, we kind of joke around about Colorado and table tennis, but it makes them a lot of money. I don't get the allure of table tennis, and a couple of weeks ago I didn't get the allure of darts, and I watched it on TV, and I had a lot of fun doing it. So maybe we ought to try that with table tennis. I just don't know where to watch it.
You got me. But 2 month total handle over 2 months for table tennis was almost $59 million.
Insane.
Yes.
Insane.
Moving over to the state of Indiana, we have their December sports betting report. They recorded $5.7 billion in total handle for the year of 2025. DraftKings became the first operator in the state to pass $2 billion in yearly handle.
Wow. Okay.
Nice showing by DraftKings there.
So this is the time of year we're going to get all the 2025 numbers, right? This is like, because it seemed like we had some last week, and now we're having more, and I guess we're going to have more next week. Huh?
FanDuel, first operator to hit $200 million in revenue for the year. Parlays generated the highest annual revenue, passing $1.9 billion for the state for the 2025 year. Basketball was the leading single sport by handle, producing nearly $1.4 billion in handle.
Wow.
Now we have our big guy, New York.
All right.
January sports betting report for the state of New York. 6th consecutive month, which is a national record, with at least $2 billion in mobile handle. I can't say total handle. Well, I can, because you have $2 billion in mobile handle. Overall, the retail add that, it's still going to be over $2 billion.
Yeah.
Total handle, 6 consecutive months, that's a national record right there.
Wow.
4th consecutive month with at least $235 million in gross gaming revenue.
By the way, when anything is a record in New York, it's automatically a record for national sports betting. So
all-time handle for the state, and this is I'm just focusing on the mobile because that's what was reported, $60 billion.
Wow. Okay.
All-time gross gaming revenue, $5.3 billion. All-time tax revenue, $2.7 billion. Now we have their very first report for the month of February, the weekly report, week ending February 1st. Now that's the dead week for the NFL. There was nothing going on that week.
Well, that might be a lot of betting, but I'm not sure. So,
well, they went over $500 million.
Wow, there you go.
Well, a lot of basketball was being played too.
A lot of basketball, yeah. Golf.
Yep.
Golf was kind of revving up.
Yep.
Too.
7th consecutive week of $500 million handles, and fiscal year-to-date handle with that report past $22.5 billion.
We talked about this last week. I still have to figure out what was going on in that 1 week where they didn't hit $500 million in handle. So,
well, first of all, it was $495 million.
Yeah,
so,
I know, but still, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, you got to look at something that's wrong with New York. Yeah. So even how trivial it is. But,
poor New York did hit $500 million in a week. Wow, I feel so bad for them.
Poor New Yorkers.
That's it for state and national. We're going to start talking deals right now. Starting off our deal segment, we're going into the prediction markets again.
Okay.
DraftKings Predicts, or actually DraftKings overall, announced a deal for DraftKings Prediction with Crypto.com. The agreement will broaden the prediction markets that are available on the DraftKings Prediction site. This is the first player-specific sports event contracts on DraftKings Predictions for the NFL and the NBA.
Oh, okay.
This happened before the Super Bowl, so this was good timing by DraftKings on this deal.
I'm assuming we're close to having the NFL make a decision.
Oh, they said they're looking at it.
They're looking at it, yeah. So, but we haven't had an official statement from the NFL other than they're looking into it. So,
yeah.
You know,
well, they're evaluating the marketplace.
Yep.
Crypto.com is allowing DraftKings Predictions to add soccer, MMA, golf, boxing, tennis, and the Olympic Games to complement all the existing sports and financial markets available currently or prior to this deal on DraftKings Predictions. And also, DraftKings Predictions platform will be integrating responsible trading programs.
Okay, good.
And with tools and resources available directly with the standalone app at predictions.draftkings.com.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Moving over to the territory of Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Puerto Rico's been in the news a lot lately thanks to the halftime show at the Super Bowl. We have Hard Rock International announcing a partnership with MISLA Hospitality, Stonecrest Investment, and the Interfin companies to do a new build Hard Rock Hotel and Casino San Juan.
Wow, that'd be great.
Company's first casino-led development on the island.
Wow, that'd be great.
Yes.
What a perfect place for a casino. It's a beautiful island. It's a lot of people go there for vacation, and you know it's one of those things. It'll really benefit from a thing like Hard Rock getting there.
Property will feature, when it's complete, 415 hotel rooms, 58 suites, 186 branded residences as well.
Okay.
Gaming facilities alongside event venues. There's going to be a recording studio, and there's going to be displays of local memorabilia all the way throughout Hard Rock, like they do everywhere else.
Okay.
Project is scheduled to open in 2029. Construction beginning mid 2026.
Okay. Sounds good.
Final entry for the week here on our deals, we have Genius Sports. They have announced entering into a definitive agreement to acquire sports and gaming media technology platform Legend.
Okay.
Deal valued at $1.2 billion. According to the release, Legend, which runs Sports Illustrated, Yahoo Sports, and Covers.com, as well as other publications and sites, they generated 320 million annual visits with 118 million unique visitors in last year alone.
Now, Genius Sports is doing amazing things in this industry. So, and they're just getting bigger and better. So,
according to the analysis of the deal, Genius will now be the only company to operate two synergistic businesses. I'm murdered that word.
Wow.
Involving official sports data, media, and advertising.
Okay.
Synergistic.
Okay.
Yeah, I murdered that word the first time there.
Yeah, I think you put an extra syllable in it.
Yep.
Synergistic.
Well, hey, when you're reading marketing speak, you got to catch up with some of this
So that
stuff.
was in the press release, huh?
Yes.
Synergistic.
Yes.
Okay.
Got to like that word.
Yeah,
I don't like saying it, but you got to like the word in the press release.
You know how to spell it? You were in.
I'm looking right at it, so yes, I know how to spell it. I got my notes in front of me.
This wasn't coming off the top of your head, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
I probably murder the spelling.
I'm going to use that in a conversation today or tomorrow to see how I can fit that into my daily vocabulary.
But congratulations to both companies for the deal, and like I said, it was a $1.2 billion deal. It's something like $900 million in cash up front, and then the rest is stock and warrants, all that stuff. That's it for the deals. We're going to start talking industry updates right after this.
Smoked cocktails have never been easier to make thanks to our Halo Drink Smoker. Simply place a cocktail smoker on your glass, light the wood chips until they start to smoke, and then top it off with the lid to infuse your drink with a delicious, new, smoky flavor.
Welcome back to the Turnpike Sports Book Report. Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're in our industry update segment, and throughout the year last year, we were talking about some of the new reports regarding athlete harassment.
Yeah.
Well, BetMGM has done something about it on their site. They have revised their terms of service to explicitly ban customers from harassing athletes, coaches, and other sports personnel. And they also said under their revised terms of service, they will suspend accounts of those engaged in abusive behavior toward those individuals.
Good for them. Good.
Yep.
I think it's a big issue. I think BetMGM is doing a great thing by revising their terms of service like this, and good for them. I think everyone should do it.
Yep.
Follow BetMGM's lead. It's great.
BetMGM said the new language is meant to set clearer standards for its customers.
Yeah.
So, makes sense. Going over to the prediction markets again.
More prediction markets.
We've got Kalshi.
Okay.
NBA stars Giannis, here's another word I'm going to murder here. Antetokounmpo. I cannot say his name. I've never been able. The Greek Freak. The Greek Freak.
Yes, the Greek Freak.
Announced on social media that he's now a shareholder of Kalshi.
Oh, okay.
According to Kalshi, though, Giannis is banned from trading on NBA markets. citing its insider trading policy
Sure,
that is in
sure.
place. And according to the NBA collective bargaining agreement, NBA players can have passive investments under 1% in sports betting companies,
Okay.
but they're not allowed to own, operate, or manage sports books.
Okay.
Unfortunately, prediction markets are in the gray area.
That falls out of that statement.
It's
Well,
sort of.
that I guess it's open to interpretation right now. That's what something's going to have to happen this year, because we got to get these clear delineations between, are we considering these predictive markets sports betting or like a sports book operator? So I think you really need to clear things up.
The NBA has not yet issued a statement on the agreement with Kalshi.
Because it's so unclear right now. So
moving out to Texas. Got a little movement in Texas here.
Oh, okay.
Twin Spires is now letting Texans open accounts for the first time in over a decade in the state.
All right.
Was not an official announcement, but there were several confirmations by player service representatives to several different outlets regarding Texans being able to set up Twin Spires horse racing accounts.
Okay. All right.
Going over to New York, we've got Prize Picks.
Okay.
Prize Picks has returned to New York with the fantasy sports peer-to-peer games only. Mm-hmm. This was after they're getting the interactive fantasy license in October of 2025, just last year, after they settled with the state for their previous activities. They are now back in the state as a peer-to-peer fantasy sports site.
Okay.
Moving out to Mississippi, we've got Island View Casino Resort launching its Play Sports retail sports betting technology and services platforms for customers to that casino.
Okay.
Basically, it's tellers, kiosks, websites, all have IGT Play Sports technology and backing with those as well.
All right, you got the whole shebang there in Mississippi.
And it's two casinos.
Okay.
Island View Casino and Beachview Casino, since they're together.
Okay.
Owned by the same company.
I'm assuming these casinos have great views, because the word view is in both their... I've never been to them, so I don't know.
They're on the water.
Oh, I would guess so.
Yes.
So they better have good... See, you're... I assume they do, or else they wouldn't have view in their name. So, it'd be funny if they're like in the middle of the city or something like that.
Or at a strip mall.
Yeah, strip mall. No, but they're not. I'm sure they're not. But
they're actually beautiful casinos.
So, yeah, well,
Go to the websites. Check it out.
A lot of pressure on their name, so I'm expecting a great view.
Moving over from Mississippi to Pennsylvania, Parks Casino Shippensburg.
Okay.
They were the last casino without traditional table games in the state. Following approval from the Pennsylvania Gaming Control Board and a series of soft tests and launches, they now have joined the modern era with live dealer table games on the property. Great. They got 12 tables, 72 seats, blackjack, roulette, ultimate Texas Hold'em, and 3-card poker.
Yeah, no, I love that brand. We go to the Parks in Bensalem, Pennsylvania, which is, I don't want to say right over the Delaware River, but it's very close to the Delaware River. It's about like a half hour away from here. So, but it's a great property. It's amazing restaurants. It's just like a fun day. That's like a great day trip for us.
I've actually never been to Shippensburg.
I've never been either. I don't even know how far away it is. It must be
pretty decent travel.
Okay,
Yeah.
So it's is center state kind of thing,
something like
or
that.
okay.
Yeah. But they had operated with 48 electronic hybrid table games since it opened in 2023. They are now with live dealers all over the place.
Great.
Going out to Nebraska, we got Warhorse Lincoln. They have just announced they are in phase 3 of its construction roadmap. It's a nice way of saying they're constructing more and more stuff. They're going to be adding 1,100 slot machines, 18 table games, new dining venues, and they will be open during the construction of these new segments of the...
So how many phases do they have to go through? Usually phase 3 is kind of like toward the end of something, right?
Yeah, and they're going to be adding also something called the Nebraska Ale House, with the German spelling of house, H-A-U-S.
Oh, okay.
A sports bar.
House.
Yeah, house.
Nebraska Ale House.
And Big Fire Chop House.
Oh,
a brand new steakhouse concept for that.
Okay, great.
And like I said, the casino will be open all the way through the reconstruction.
Can I say casinos are the greatest place for steakhouses? Usually you go to a casino and you go to a steakhouse, it's like one of the best steakhouses you'll ever go to. And regardless of what casino it is, they usually
yeah.
have the best steakhouses around.
Heading out to California, Yamava Resort and Casino was celebrating the 30th anniversary of IGT's Wheel of Fortune slots.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Yep.
30 years. I can't believe it.
That's in one of our Beating the House episodes.
Yeah.
But they celebrated with Wheel of Fortune co-host Vanna White.
Oh, wow. Vanna White was actually there.
She was there doing a meet and greet.
Wow.
Running contests.
I always say, I walked into, I think it was, what is it? Encore Boston Harbor. And like the first thing I saw was this big video of Vanna White, because it's these Wheel of Fortune machines. Some of them are huge.
Yep.
They reach the ceiling, and that's when I saw a big video of Vanna White there. So, yeah, that's great. I did. So she actually made it out to the casino, huh?
And she was also there for the debut of the new IGT Wheel of Fortune Cash on Reels slot machine.
Wow.
So they added to the family.
Look at that. How many variations are
When they
there?
announced the 30th anniversary, they said they had over 300 variations.
Wow.
So now
Oh my God.
over 301 variations,
I guess so, yeah.
Staying in California, we've got Caesars Republic Lake Tahoe kicking off the second phase of their major renovation and rebrand
More phases.
of the former Harvey's Casino out there.
Okay.
One thing that caught my eye was the new bar that they have called Tessie's Cocktails and Chords, named after the cryptid from Lake Tahoe.
Oh,
Tessie.
okay. So that's a
That's their version of the
Loch-
Loch Ness Monster.
okay. What where
Tessie.
is it? Tessie.
Tessie's Cocktails and Chords.
Tahoe Tessie.
Yes.
That's got to have a. Hopefully they have good T-shirts. They have to have.
Well,
something
it's
like
all decked out in
All
terms
right.
of honoring Tessie.
that. So if you're a cryptid and
Or a
you're
cryptid,
a cryptid fan,
Yeah,
or
not a
something-
cryptid.
No, well, if you're a
You'll
well,
never
if
see
you're
a cryptid.
You know, okay, get your cameras out.
Yeah.
But no, hey, if you're a cryptid fan, that must be a great place. How many bars around the country are named for cryptids? I mean, is there like a Bigfoot bar? And
Probably.
something like
Probably
that?
in Oregon.
Yeah, I don't know.
Other amenities, a high dive pool and lounge, 25,000 square feet of convention space, and a fitness center.
Ooh, okay, a high dive pool, huh?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
This will all be finished by summer of 2026 this year.
All right.
And last but not least, we have our cease and desist, and it's a major amount of cease and desist being sent out.
Okay.
Illinois Gaming Board and the Attorney General of Illinois, 60 cease and desist letters were sent out.
Wow.
They were busy.
Now, what are they for? Casino?
Sweeps and illegal casinos.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Both online and sweepstakes platforms received
You know,
everything.
every time we talk about these cease and desist, I am shocked at the amount of platforms there are. I mean, 60 this week or these couple of weeks they sent out. I didn't know there was 60
In a week.
around.
In a week.
Unbelievable.
Yes. And given the list I saw, some of them were also in Michigan. So
Okay.
we've gone through some of the names, but the big ones
And
were
by the way-
Stake.us,
Okay.
Global Poker, and Chumba Casino.
Okay, I've actually heard of them,
Yeah.
but 9 times out of 10, when you mention some of these platforms, I have never heard of them.
Well, the rest of the list was basically, well, you probably would remember some of them from the Michigan ones.
Probably.
Because a lot of them are operating in the same fashion.
All right.
That's it for the industry updates. We're going to finish up with our legislative roundup. Starting off our legislative roundup, we're going to the state of Mississippi, where the online sports betting bill has passed the House again.
Yeah, what is that?
Third time.
3,
This
4?
is the third
What?
time it's
Okay.
passed the House,
All right.
has not passed the Senate.
Oh,
We'll see what happens this time. They came out with a new study that shows that residents of Mississippi have attempted about 10 million mobile wagers routed through neighboring states.
Okay.
So they're trying to capture that tax revenue.
Well, sure. I mean, look, if look, people are going to bet whether it's legal or not legal, and and if they're going to neighboring states and giving them their money, I mean, that's something you're missing out on, and legalized sports betting, you always have programs in place to help problem gamblers, so there's that aspect of it. So that's one of the things. Maybe you want to make it legal, so you can regulate it and initiate programs that would help people who have problems.
And the bill would allow online sports wagering through partnerships between licensed operators and existing retail casinos. Each casino would be getting up to 2 online sportsbook partners each.
Okay.
And by the way, you were right. This is the fourth time.
Oh, it is
It
the fourth
passed
time.
3 times. It passed the House 3 consecutive years. This is now the fourth time.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right.
Let's see. Going over to Illinois, we've got HB 4797. And we're not going to be talking another betting surcharge here. We're going to be talking a bill to legalize and regulate online poker, online table games, slot-type games, live dealer casino offerings statewide, basically online casinos
yeah.
and online poker in the state.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
It'd be nice to see.
Yeah, so.
If passed, Illinois would be the 9th state to legalize online casinos, 10th state to legalize online poker.
Oh, okay.
Last entry for the week, we go into Louisiana now. House Bill 53, which has been pre-filed and is pending House approval to move forward out of committee, could lead to criminal ramifications for sweeps casino sites.
Wow. Okay.
The bill will designate sweepstakes casinos as racketeering enterprises.
Oh, okay.
Violators could face up to 50 years in prison and fined up to
Wow.
$1 million.
Okay.
So they are taking a really hard stance on that.
That's a hard line there.
I don't know if that one's going to work, but
Well, hey,
if something's going to go and set a standard, this is a standard maker right here.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But again, it's got to get House approval to get out of committee. That's it for this week's Turnpike Sports Book Report. As always, if you've been watching on TV, there's a ticker flying by below us with national and domestic gaming stories, restaurant openings, entertainment stories, as well as conference announcements. And as always, when the show is released Monday mornings, there is a full print version of the Turnpike Sports Book Report on our blog, turnpikesports.us. Click on the blog button. You'll see stories that we talked about on air, stories in the ticker, and stories we didn't have a chance to talk about anywhere else this week on this half-hour show. So please check that out at your convenience. And as always, announcements, press releases, well, news of any other sort.
Whatever.
I mean, entertainment, restaurants, cryptid bars.
Cryptid bars. Yeah.
Please send those in.
Yeah. What's your favorite cryptid bar? Cryptid themed bars. All right.
And conference announcements, info@turnpikesportsradio.com.
And that'll do it for us this week. We'll see you next time on the Turnpike.